Okay, so this is my Niterider Pro 1800 race light, bike light. Some of you guys are probably pretty familiar with this stuff, but in case you're not, basically it's a 1800 lumen rechargeable light. It comes with what you see. Comes with the more deluxe handlebar mount, which is very adjustable to fit most size handlebars. Excuse me. It's in basically very, very, very good shape. There is just one small tiny blip with it. I use this light for around the house, and I do some welding and metal work. And the clear lens got a couple of little, I don't know if you could really see it on camera, but I think maybe the sparks kind of hit this clear lens, and it kind of put a couple of specks in it. I don't know what you want to call it. It does not affect the performance at all. In fact, it's kind of hard to see in some light, in some angles. I would imagine that this plastic lens is probably pretty easily replaceable, and I would imagine it's probably not that expensive, I would guess. I don't know for sure because it never really affected the performance. So anyway, it's not perfect. It's not a big deal at all, if you ask me. But anyway, it does work perfectly fine. It's got some LEDs up top here to give you a gauge, a runtime gauge. You know, they kind of light up accordingly, which I will show you in a second. The battery pack was reconditioned late last season, so this season is basically a brand new battery. I had some issue with it after I bought it. Shortly after I bought it, I sent back actually the whole light, and I got everything back. They said that they put new cells in the battery, so effectively you have a new battery. Runtime is very good, actually. It's on the back here. You can kind of see what that is. Quite frankly, I hardly ever put it on high. In most cases, you actually will never need it on high. I use it on low or medium, and if I'm really going off-road or whatever, maybe on high occasionally. But you really hardly ever need it on high. I guess it depends on what you're doing and your eyesight. This is the charger. Good solid plug. Anyway, it's pretty straightforward. It works great for, for if you want to go fishing or hunting, or, I use it around doing some automotive car stuff, housework, plumbing even. I find it quite handy for a lot of things. So anyway, I'm going to bring you guys outside in a second and show you what it looks like in the dark. But basically you have low, medium, high, back to low, medium, high. If you press it and hold it, let's see if you can see it, it'll start to flash. That's the first flash mode. Quite honestly, that is like so annoying. You're going to blind somebody. I never use that mode. If you hit it again, I believe that's actually, maybe that's just slow flash. Hit it again. That is SOS. Hit it again, and that is, I think they call it walk mode. Believe it or not, I use this mode actually quite a bit. It says I think it'll run on walk mode for 25 hours. It's 80 lumens, so they claim. That little mode right there is actually quite handy. So anyway, I'm going to leave it on walk mode. Let's go outside for a second, and I'll show you what it looks like in the dark. All right. I'm going to leave this running. Walk mode. I'm going to cover up the camera for 1 second. Alright, so now we're outside. This is actually walk mode. Hopefully this comes through on the camera. But not bad. You know, you can definitely see where you're going. This is like kind of like a nicely made flashlight, I guess you could say. So anyway, take it off of that. There you go. That's some serious light. That is actually low. And I don't know if you could see it or not, but quite honestly, that is good enough to see pretty much anything you're going to need to see. Medium is right there. It is quite a bit brighter. You know, I use it on medium a fair amount. And then on high, I mean, that is just kind of ridiculous. That'll light up pretty much anything you're going to need to see. It says it'll last over an hour on high mode like this. I don't, you know, I never tested that out. I don't know. But that's pretty darn bright. Even on low, that goes back to low. That is pretty substantial. You know, that's good enough to see where you're going in the woods, do some road riding, whatever you're going to do, walk the dog. Anyway, medium, high, back to low, and then back to high. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys what you're looking at here. This is again the Niterider 1800 race. Anyway, check it out. Thanks for watching.